Hey guys, it's Thursday night, about 10:30, and I spent a little bit of time last night reading some of the service manual for the Triumph, and yeah, just checking out front end stuff. When I took the bike apart, the front end worked perfectly fine. There was nothing wrong with it. There was no play. Felt good, you know, up and down kind of deal. So there's not a whole lot to do with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But I am going to change the oil in the forks and mostly clean up. So I'm going to get on that. And then I want to try and free up the engine because it's still stuck and it's being stubborn. So I'm going to use a little bit of force on it. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll just carry on. So might as well just get right to it. All right, so like I said, the forks are not in bad shape at all. They're just kind of grungy looking. You know, the paint is beat up down here. These can be buffed out, polished, and it's pretty crappy looking up here. I don't know if I'm going to come up with a cover or something for that. But other than that, everything's good. To drain the forks, there's a plug inside here. So I'm going to take the cap off. I think it's a 5/16 socket will fit on there. Pop that out, let them sit and drain. Let gravity do its thing. I'll stand them up against the wall in a pail or a can or something. Yeah, and then we'll just clean everything up and see how it goes. So the only other thing that was shot completely were these rubber gaiters, dust covers, whatever you want to call them. We always call them gaiters. Both of them are, you know, they're messed up. So I've got brand new ones, so I'm going to put those on. And yeah, other than that, not a whole lot to do on these things. So there's that. And then I'm going to get over here. So what I've done, I've been soaking this thing. It ain't moving. So what I did was I took the copper gasket and I traced it out on a plate to get my bolt holes, right? So this is 1/4-inch plate right here, and those are the 4 holes there, and there. I'm going to drill them out. Maybe put a socket on top of the piston and use the head bolts to try and torque it down and see if I can force that piston down. So that's the plan. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm going to carry on. All right, so I've done one. It's draining now. Get this end off first. Fine thread, takes a while to get it out. Holy jeez. There we go. Ooh, milky. Okay, we're going to kind of pump this out of here. That is nasty. Here we go. So we'll let gravity do its thing. That is some nasty looking oil though. Oof. Look at that garbage. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to turn my attention to that thing over there. All right, so for those of you who haven't noticed yet, this is not a stock set of cylinders. This is called, see that right there? It's a Morgo big bore kit, 750cc cylinders and pistons. So we're going back to, or not we, I am going back to stock 650 cylinders and pistons. So these are going to be damaged anyway, more than likely. But we're going to see. So anyway, like I said, using the gasket as a template, I drilled my holes. I've got some spacers here because the bolts are long, and a big ass socket. So I'll set up the camera and show you what I'm doing, and yeah, hopefully it works. I don't think it's going to take too much, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Big socket. Okay. Okay, snug these down. Actually, I need a bigger spacer for that one. Just double it up. Oh. Not gonna go crazy here. I just want to see if I can get it to budge. Jeez, it's stubborn, man. Huh. Figured it would let go by now. Huh. I think it's moving. Jesus. Yeah, it's moving. I'm sure it is. Okay. I'm going to double check. I'll pull this off and see what we got and I'll come back. Okay, so it's moved for sure. Went down about 1/4 inch and you can see how badly scored the cylinder wall is. It's bad. So there's no saving that one. But anyway, it's free now, so I can undo my bolts for my cylinders, pull the cylinders off, and see what we got. Swap out the pistons, get the other set of cylinders on here. I'll pick the best one of the two. Not sure which ones I'm going to use yet. They got to be cleaned up in that. And actually, before I put on the cylinders, I'm going to clean up the engine around that area anyway, and put some shine on it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, good to go. It was so smooth that I couldn't tell that it was moving. I expected to hear some sort of a noise or something, but there was nothing. It just, as soon as I put a little bit of pressure on it, down she went. So yeah, it's good to go. Right on. Nice and easy. I like it. It's great when things come together and work for a change. All right, so I got a wrench on one of these and I cracked it. I can't get a wrench in the rest of them. There's just not enough clearance. So I've either got to modify a wrench, because I don't have anything that'll fit that. You know, it's 9/16. Like I say, this one took some finagling, but I got it on there. But back here, there's just not enough clearance to get the wrench on. So I may have to sacrifice a wrench, grind it down, and hopefully it holds together. Or maybe you know, cut a little bit out of it. Why? I went through my communist drawer too, and I couldn't find anything that's going to fit on those. You think, you know, you'd have a regular nut on there, but nope. Are they all like that, I wonder? I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. I got a mechanic buddy of mine coming by tonight. Maybe he's got an idea or has a special wrench for this kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, well, there you go. Just when I thought I was going to get on a roll and get after it and get them cylinders off of there, a snag. Anyway, yeah, so I got a buddy. He's coming by tomorrow night and see if he's got a tool for that. There's always something. You know, and if I have to, I'll just sacrifice one of my 9/16 wrenches. I have a bunch of them, so why not? Yeah, too bad. I kind of wanted to get the cylinders off tonight, but oh well. It is what it is. Can't win them all. At least I got one win tonight. So yeah, those things broke. That broke free pretty easy. I didn't feel it at all. I don't know. I couldn't even tell it was moving, but it moved quite a bit. So it's freed up now, and that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some parts for that, I guess. I need some gaskets and stuff like that. So all good, but we'll carry on. I think I'm gonna have to order some fork seals for that front end. Looking at that oil, it's awful. Looks like one of the fork legs was full of water. When your oil's all milky like that, it's usually water. So yeah, I think the seals are gonna have to be changed. Oh well. So can't get the front end on right away, but I got lots of stuff to work on the engine. I can get going on the rear suspension and rear wheel and all that stuff, rear brakes. So there's a ton of work to do on this thing, and yeah, I'll just keep after it. Now, you know, if you like the content, please subscribe. I truly would appreciate it, and you know, tell your buddies. And if you know you guys are into old British bikes, every Sunday I'm gonna try and put out a video on the Triumph. I know there's a lot of big fans of those bikes out there. They're just not tuning into the channel yet. But I'm hoping if I build it, they will come, as they say. And we'll see how it goes. So yeah, just gonna kick back for tonight, and tomorrow night find out if my buddy's got a wrench for those bolts, and if not, I'll make something. But anyway, and if you're not doing anything else, you know, get on the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.